The two teams have finally been decided for the biggest event in American sports. Super Bowl 48 will feature Peyton Manning's Denver Broncos and Russell Wilson's Seattle Seahawks. In the third Manning-Brady Bowl, Peyton Manning took home a comfortable AFC Championship win, throwing for 400 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions. The final score was 26-16, but most would argue Denver was in control all 4 quarters, getting up by 20 at one point and never letting New England within 10 points of the lead after halftime. Manning and his Broncos have had a historic season, breaking records and looking Super Bowl bound the whole time. A writer for Sporting News says that kind of season just has to be rewarded with a trip to the Super Bowl. The Denver Broncos could not afford to lose on Sunday. They would never have lived down breaking the record for the most points in a single season in NFL history, then losing a game short of the Super Bowl to Tom Brady and Bill Belichick of all people. If Manning can pull out a victory, he would be the first quarterback in NFL history to win 2 Super Bowls with 2 different teams. The NFC Championship between the San Francisco 49ers and Seattle Seahawks was a much different story, staying close all the way to the end, which one Wall Street Journal writer points out was to be expected from 2 very good and very similar teams. NFC West rivals, each anchored by a stellar defense, grounded with a solid running game, and led by a dynamic sophomore quarterback. Familiarity breeds contempt, and these teams have plenty of both. Despite the 49ers being the more experienced team, having made an unsuccessful trip to last year's Super Bowl, San Francisco's turnovers seem to play the largest role down the stretch. Seattle forced 2 interceptions and 1 fumble on the 49ers' final 3 drives. This will be Seattle's second trip to the Super Bowl in franchise history, but for everyone on the team and head coach Pete Carroll, this will be their first trip to the big dance. Super Bowl 48 is set to take place February 2nd at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. For Newsy, I'm Jamal Andrus.